When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tigers' offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. Back to pass, it's Cook. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really... And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're trying to get to... What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Motion from the offense. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
And the Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? At the 20, he's got space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Carroll. At the 15, he's loose.
Well, I love the physicality there. Backed up deep down in your own end. We're going to have to get hats on hats and give our running back an opportunity to make somebody miss, use that speed. I don't know if they were necessarily anticipating a long run like that, David, but hey, they just completely flipped the field.
Yeah, and a bad job by the defense because you are anticipating run. You know offensive coordinators don't want to drop back, throw the football out of their own goal line where they can get a safety. They want to hand it off, create some space, so you didn't meet that physical challenge. You knew the run was coming. Got to do a better job.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give to the back. And the defense gets to him, but not before he reaches the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. Touchdown, South Carolina! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
South Carolina, 30, Missouri.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it. There's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
They're bringing heat and couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Makes a move. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Plows through the defense. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Carolina, 37, Missouri.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Got enough space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Missouri, 0.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point was good. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Carroll. He breaks a tackle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. From the red zone, it's Sanders. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
That's reeled in. It's Carroll. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. He's got it down the right side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Leaves it with the running back. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He got it. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking for a huge play. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. His feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quick strike complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner goes down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my goat.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
To kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
From the gun, running back on the move. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Get set.
Rides to the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Back to throw, it's Horn. Quickly out to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Hand off to Jones. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Burden. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They run the reverse. On the move at the 30. Nothing but green ahead. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the punishment has been extended.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
South Carolina, 89. Missouri, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Going to the running game. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. And off to Jones. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sanders. The pirouette on the run. Touchdown Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll give it to the back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Gamecocks, and the route is on. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the stomping has commenced. That ought to be enough. make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Southern Miss answered the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Got it. In the middle, it's Harris.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're trying to get to it.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the right side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on third. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. On the run, it's Sanders. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd and long coming up here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanders. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Spins away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to march in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal coming up. The give. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got... And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. To the air, it's Horn, feeling some heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Getting some heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got great speed. Baryshnikov should be so sweet. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
How in the world did he miss that? The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. One more play to pad the stats. The give to the back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.